What's up everyone, welcome to day 4 of the I Improvise challenge. In the previous lesson you learned about the major pentatonic scale and you also learned the importance of starting your licks on the offbeat. On top of that, I feel confident to say that now everyone is familiar with the question and answer method. And so today you're gonna move away from it and you're gonna focus on improvising freely. You keep using the G major pentatonic scale so that you don't have to worry about learning a new scale. And like in lesson 2, even though the scale is the same, the backing track is different. In fact, the major pentatonic is another very versatile scale that you can use over a lot of different chord progressions. Anyway, enough with the talking and let's get started. Last time you learned how to play the G major pentatonic scale starting from the 7th fret, which is a G. You know the root of the scale. Let me refresh your memory. 3, 4. Now let me show you how to play this scale starting from fret number 9. So starting from A. 3, 4. As you know, learning scales in more than one area of the fretboard gives you freedom to move around the fretboard more, so that you can be more creative. Having said that, let's play both scales over the backing track. 3, 4. Going back. And now the one you learned today. Okay, now let's see what you need to do. Your goal today is to improvise without following the question and answer method. Now, that doesn't mean that you're just gonna start playing all the licks you know until you're bored. One thing to mention is that so far you use the question and answer method in a very precise, almost strict way, I would say. This helps at the beginning, especially because it gives you the opportunity of playing solos that sound good relatively easily. But what you need to start doing today is to feel less tied to the question and answer method. But this doesn't mean that you have to forget about it. Of course, I'm gonna demonstrate the assignment for you so that you understand better what I mean. But before doing that, let me give you a few very important tips. Number 1, don't play too much. No one really likes to hear a melody or a solo that never stops. Remember, less is more. Number 2, leave gaps. Don't forget that when you use the question and answer method, there were gaps between the two. And even though you're not gonna use the question and answer method, leaving gaps allows the listener to follow better, and it also helps you create more interesting solos. Number 3, repetition. You don't always have to come up with lick after lick. When you play something cool, repeat it. Perhaps change it a little bit, but repeat it. Again, this makes it easier for the listener to follow you. Now, let me improvise a bit using the new backing track, and I will also show you what I mean about repetition. So, let's start playing some simple licks using the G major pentatonic scale. 3, 4. Let's repeat this lick. One more time. Last time. So you see, I repeated this lick, and when it was time to end it, I ended it slightly differently. Let's keep improvising. Don't forget about leaving gaps. Some more repetition. it's your turn. Play with the backing track, improvise, experiment, and as always, if there's something you like, stop playing and figure it out. Keep playing with the backing track till you feel confident that you can improvise a solo on the spot. Now let me give you a demonstration for today's assignment. There you go. And now let me explain your assignment. So your assignment today is to record a solo for 16 measures. If you're not sure about how to count 16 measures, don't worry, because the backing track for the assignment will last 16 measures. However, if you want to improvise for longer, feel free to do it. In fact, you also have a longer backing track. Of course, you are supposed to use the major pentatonic scale, but if you want, you can also experiment with the major scale. You can find the PDF in the learning material for this lesson, and I also have a tutorial about it. One thing I want to say, the idea with the assignment is to record something freely without thinking too much about it. You know, an improvisation. Chances are that when you record, you are going to make some little mistakes. But don't worry about it, it's part of the work. So don't stress about being perfect. Just record one take, or if you have a bit of extra time, 2 takes, and then choose which one you like the most. But don't start recording hundreds of takes, alright? As always, visit my link in bio or the description, depending on where you're watching this, to access all the material that you need for this lesson. This is completely free, by the way. Remember to tag me at Ukulele Lovers 1 in your stories or posts so that I can see your assignment. And don't forget to use the hashtag #IImprovise so that you can win a fantastic Kala Archtop tenor ukulele. I will share your work in my stories, and I will also give you personalized feedback. I'm really looking forward to your assignments, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who joined the challenge. Everyone did an amazing job. Having said that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a few days with the final lesson of this challenge. Ciao!